course, it's on the other side of the plane. Just got into New York City. Already there's a lot of whoop whoop sirens. Almost musical. Another person who messed with Luke Cage. Here we are at the Beetle Bar. Beetlejuice himself, buried beneath. This pit is called a pipe. Wait, no, it's a fish bowl. A big fish bowl, because we're in a Tim Burton tin bar. Am I the only one who remembers that cartoon really fondly? So just found out that's not just decoration, that is one of the 3 actual props used in Beetlejuice. This place just got a whole lot better. So this is a low angle so you can see the whole building. There's the Empire State Building. Apparently they do a race up the stairs every year. I'd win. Well, this is the top of the Empire State Building. I have jumped off this thing many times in video games. Oh, the amount of times Spider-Man has fallen to his death. It is surprisingly quiet up here. I thought it would be really windy. Okay, it's a lot windier around this side. But there's Central Park. There's the top of the tower. That's all I have to say about that. And here we are on top of the Empire State Building at night. In case you can tell by all the darkness and the pretty lights. Gee, I wonder where Times Square is. That is high. I mean, I'm not afraid of heights, but even my legs turn a bit to jelly out there. That was nice. I gotta pop my ears again. This truck, I think, is full of scorpions. Another observation about New York. Everyone hangs out on their porches, like on the front steps of buildings. It's a very social city. And I like that. Everyone's kind of having a good time. I mean, yeah, every day we find people screaming at each other, but that's to be expected in a big city. Otherwise, it's kind of cool. Flashing lights. I don't think I've walked down one street without an ambulance, fire, or police. Comforting and worrying at the same time. Here we are at Contradictory Shaped Garden, otherwise known as Madison Square Garden, even though it's round. This is a city of logic. We're in New York, aren't we? This is either a subway entrance or a Pokestop. I'm not sure which. So apparently there was an incident on the track earlier, so the trains are running a bit late. That incident could be anything between like a ghost on the track, maybe Neo fighting Agent Smith, Will Smith riding a giant alien worm, maybe even Hellboy fighting a giant lizard. Wait and see. Grand Central Station, Stark Tower, and the Chrysler Building. If memory serves, that building opens up and Kingpin's little helicopter flies out. Grand Central Station. Pretty sure if a beam of light shines through the window, you can travel to the planet K-Pax. Also, they rebuilt that window really quick after the Avengers kind of crashed through it on a giant whale. It's the most unenthusiastic announcement I've heard. Anyway, we're on the boat to Statue of Liberty. Here we are in front of the Statue of Liberty. Built by the French, so in classic French fashion, she is airing out her pits. It's hot in New York. We're in America, the land of insulting every race equally. Do you think they'll let me take it for a test drive like in Ghostbusters 2? Even though that the harbor here is too deep for that to walk across, but I'm not going to hold it against the movies. What was your theory there,
no.
Asia? That she could be riding on the back of a giant sea turtle? No. No, I misheard that?
Yeah. Look at all the boats.
Ooh, boats. Here I am in front of the Men in Black headquarters. Shouldn't really talk about it.
Here come
Men in Black, Galaxy Defenders. Actually, was just walking by it and I recognized it might be a headquarters. Wasn't sure, looked it up, and yeah, I was 100% true. My movie knowledge is perfect. It's handy to have all these bridges around New York. Oh. And here we are at the 9/11 Memorial. This is the base of one of the towers. The other one's over there. That's the Freedom Tower. Yeah. I'm not going to make a joke about this one. Freedom Tower. Apparently the nation's tallest building. What's it called? One World Trade Center, apparently. I thought it was Freedom Tower, but everyone's been telling me Freedom Tower, but no, it's World Trade Center now. Yeah, so get your story straight. After the attack on New York, as we see in the Avengers, this, I think, is one of the skeletal remains of the space whales that came through the portal. Those suckers were big. The Millennium Hilton. Not quite as fast as the Millennium Falcon. Here we are on New York's High Line. This was originally above ground railway track. You can see the track down there. But yeah, it's been turned to a public park and it just cuts right through the city. That's nice. For some reason there are a lot of sleeping bags full of rocks underneath the walkway here. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Some people say New Yorkers are weird, but they seem like perfectly normal people to me. I think I've entered Rapture. So I don't know if you can tell, but here I am in front of a very famous movie location. Unfortunately obscured by a lot of construction. Who are you gonna call? Contractors. I guess after the Ghostbusters remake they had to do a lot of remodeling. At least I get to touch it. I think out of every building that I've seen in New York, this one hits me the most. I do not remember a time before Ghostbusters. And even in a state of disrepair, it's still very, very special. That's a big Twinkie. Frank Castle, you're not being too subtle. Not subtle at all. And here I am at Radio City Music Hall. I'm told that's a big deal. And this is the view from the top of the Rock, the Rockefeller building in New York City, where you can see the Empire State Building in the background. A much better view of the Empire State Building from when you're on the Empire State Building, hence this building is pretty popular. Wow, the architecture on the top of this building is fantastic. It reminds me of something from Ghostbusters. Like I keep imagining Zool is gonna pop off out the top there. Is Zool the right one? Gozer. I keep thinking Gozer's gonna pop right out of the top there. That or the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is gonna come crawling up inside this building. And here we are on the actual top of the Rock. You can't get much higher than this floor because there is nothing above it except for an antenna and the night sky. And here we are at the base of the Rockefeller, in front of another classic movie location you've probably seen in any movie, drama, romantic comedy set in New York City, especially during the holidays. And here we see a flock of taxis waiting in ambush for their prey. Oh, nope, I must have spooked them. They're all driving away. Oh, such majestic yellow creatures. Here we see Atlas, not shrugging. I can't tell why he's riding a sandwich. Here I am at Trump Tower. There has never been a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. I realized that big cities are like smoothies. They're all a composition of relatively the same varieties of people, but each city has a completely different flavor depending on the mix. That's where the amount of hair emphasis there is in the city. I mean, there are haircutters next to barbershops, next to salons, next to another barbershop. There's a lot of haircut in the city. And here we are in Central Park. Already walked by a van of parking forces, all sound asleep, so good job. Park is a nice oasis in the middle of Manhattan. But this is a bloody big oasis. I must say I love it when I see people walking around the park with recorders, documenting their transcendent thoughts. Technically, am I doing that right now? A big lake in the middle of Central Park. I'm not sure which one it is. Can't be bothered to look it up. It is New York, everybody. Oh, here we are in the middle of Central Park. There's New York.
There's New York. There.
And there's New York.
Behind us probably also.
Oh, there's more New York.
Down there, too.
It's like,
right there.
Oh yeah, no, it's New York is everywhere. It's the rock from Little Nicky. My brother's daddy. I can't do it, Little Nicky voice. we are at Strawberry Fields in tribute to John Lennon. And here we are at the entrance to the Dakota where John Lennon was shot. A dangerous place to be wearing round sunglasses. I'm driving in New York City. I must be crazy. Here we are in beautiful Red Bank, New Jersey, and oh, lo and behold, what did I find? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go in here.
You pick peaches. Peaches.
I have a Six Flags. They have a Six. I can't not go to a Six Flags if it's nearby. Well, I say nearby. I mean it's like an hour out of New York. Season passes rock, 'cause this is a free trip with free parking. This is the day of free fun, and the fountain is red. Yeah, we're going on that. World record holder. Scratch that one off the list. That's the, what's this called again?
Kingdom Come.
Kingdom Come. Let's see how many record-breaking coasters we can fit in today. This would be the Metropolitan Museum of Art, otherwise known as the Met. And here we have the cowl of an ancient Egyptian Batman. The Guggenheim. This is a building I recognize. Headquarters of Google, I guess? Googleheim? Is that Google's Norse branch?
Just eat your knish.
The Guggenheim.
Just eat your knish.
We'll take the Rainbow Bridge to the Guggenheim. And here we are at the Museum of National History, where history comes alive. I just know that because of the movie Night at the Museum. Let's go see if we can find Ben Still. Well, we found Teddy. That really does make me sad now. Smile, my boy. Sunrise. Where's Rexy? There's Rexy. We're about to do science stuff. I'm Christopher Walken here.
You're on an empty crosswalk.
I'm still walking here. Still valid. I am in fact walking here. Still walking here. Where are you walking?
I'm not. I'm standing still.
Damn, foiled again. I am currently walking. Currently here. Again, I'm walking here. At present, I am walking in a timely fashion. And you're walking here. Christopher Walken here. I cannot do Christopher Walken. I'm gonna make it as many times as I want. Hey you know where I'm walking? Right here.
You're not even on a crosswalk.
I be walking here, lad.
Lad, who you're called?
I be walking here, lassie. I'm running here. Wait, this. I'm about to walk here. I'm about to walk here. You see that? I walked there. Walking here in Times Square. Walking here. Hey, Asia. What am I doing?
Annoying me.
I'm presently keeping pace in this area with my feet. I'm totally walking here.
No.
See? This is me with my feet walking. Get off me, woman. So I assure you it's like 8 o'clock at night. It does not feel like it's nighttime. It's just as bright as daytime. So the bowl they drop on New Year's is right there. They just leave it up there all year round. Bunch of lazy slobs. Something to keep in mind. The subway runs right under Times Square and it rumbles the ground like crazy. At first I thought it was an earthquake. No, I tell a lie. At first I thought it was something like from Ghostbusters 2. Maybe the first steps of the Stay Puft. What are the giant monsters around New York? Because Godzilla in the Matthew Broderick movie. King Kong, but wrong time period. Cloverfield. Not that I like that monster particularly. No, I'm actually having trouble coming up with giant monsters destroying New York City. There's got to be more. Or if there really isn't, then we've got to start attacking New York with giant monsters. There's so much stuff in New York right now. She's not as excited as I am. Forgot how much I love Phantom of the Opera. And Broadway, no less. I wonder if those guys are adding another screen. We don't have enough screens in Times Square. And here we see in Times Square a monument of a true American hero, the Red Skull. Something about Times Square is there's a lot more people here than in that movie when Steve Rogers came running out after he woke up in the 21st century.
And every other movie ever.
And every other movie ever. This is pretty crowded. Okay, there's a Disney store over there. That's probably where Steve Rogers came running out of. So that's probably a S.H.I.E.L.D. secret base right there. You know, new ownership and all.
Well, this has been Toast from New York, the biggest of apples. So if you want to see more from me, click away, and I'll catch you next time. I don't have a mug. Give me a mug. Give me some. Cheers.
We're still seeing Cuba. Trying to film. This has been Toast from
Cuba.
This has been Toast from New York, the biggest of apples. It's a damn good movie. I've already done. Yep.
Right. Monkey. Charlize Theron.
I like her. Oh, yeah, oh, fine.
Cuba.
This is.